The broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Here comes the pride of Wales, one of the best fighters in UK history. The former super middleweight and light heavyweight champion of the world is the pride of Wales, and no one has been able to beat him. St. George Groves. We've seen his fights with Carl Froch. He is always in there to hurt you. This London, England native looking to do damage today.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for...
So they stare into each... And that's the opening bell, round one. He threw the hook, didn't land. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Considering we're outside in this sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Colosseum and two gladiators going at it.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire, Todd. They're on fire in the ring.
Both men step back for just a moment. He misses with that jab. Good counter punching. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Left punch. A perfect counter shot. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Oh, what a punch! A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Good counter left hand there. And he just missed with that left jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance.
And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. That punch scores. Good punch. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go. You've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And a counter left. Nice exchange here from both men. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
And he fails to score with that left hook. Good right hand. Left punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no...
I like that round. Good round.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Right punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
He misses with that jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
This is easy for us to say and comment here at ringside, but those guys can see what they've got to do. I understand there's a lot of pressure on. I understand there's some guys that are just naive or inexperienced, but just give them a break. Give them a little time.
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. No power in those punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret. On to the fourth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight. He got out of the way of that right hook. Nice counter shot. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. These two are the perfect dance partners. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over. What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Quick punch scores. Good left counter that lands. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. And he misses with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided. On to the fifth we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. This fighter is sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Good left hand. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Why sit in a pocket when your punches are this slow?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That one lands. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as...
Absolutely.
There's the bell to start round 6. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago? Not a lot of defense here at all. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot with the right hand. They score with that left hand. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. George Groves stumbling backwards. How is he still on his feet? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Oh, and he goes crashing to the canvas. The referee... Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
That is going to be one of those what happened next shots. Where did it come from? How did he land? He didn't get knocked down. He got knocked out. And I mean out.